Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play series. I spent about half an hour recording, or at least I thought I did. I forgot to click start recording, but we're midway through at the moment. I'm glad I noticed before I finished this with the rest of the Nether portal that I said I was going to finish. We have the 4 biomes in place and I've started putting this lava around, and when I went into the Nether collecting lava, which is where I'm at now, I kind of noticed and looked at my other screen and realized it says start recording rather than stop recording. So, yeah, the first time I've done that in a long time, actually. But we're here, we're ready to go. We are recording now, which is all fine and dandy. And I'm currently just trying to add some lava features for the side of here. And I did actually discuss in the recording, or the bit where I thought I was recording, that I'm going to add lava features in every biome apart from the Soul Sand Valley, because I feel like the light source here would probably suit better. Should probably replace that block as well with soul lanterns. That's what I'm going to go with at least. So yeah, all the blocks that we're using are right here. Let me just grab some more soul sand and replace that. And yeah, at least I didn't finish the whole thing. We're going to add some actual decorations and the stuff you'd find within these biomes. I mean, the basalt deltas, there really isn't much to it other than what we've already added with the lava and stuff. I might add a few more lava sources though, like on these bits here, like that. I mean, we have the lava, we may as well, right? Maybe add something along this bit. Yep, that's tons better already. Let's head over now to my Netherwood farm, which actually supplies me with a lot of the roots and other stuff that you find in the 2 biomes. So I'm going to be taking some of these vines. I'm going to take some of these and the mushrooms and all this and some of these and some of that, and yeah, you get the idea. I'm going to leave the lava in here for now. I'll come back for it after because I need the space. Thank you. Right, let's start by adding a couple of custom trees here, and they're only going to be small just to replicate what's actually in the biome. So let's start here. Now, if I remember rightly, these trees are like that at the top, and then they kind of go like that and down, right? And then we just want to go around this tree like this. And then let's just jump down here and then maybe do some of this sort of stuff. And then don't forget to add some of these bad boys. Don't fall in lava. How's that for a custom tree? It's a little bit flat, kind of. I don't know if these corner pieces are there. I've got a feeling that those don't exist on the normal ones. Maybe get rid of that. Yeah, that's better. That looks pretty good, to be honest. It looks like I've actually just planted the tree there. Like, I haven't placed it manually, which is kind of what we're going for. But then obviously I wanted it to be quite small, so that's a good start. Do we add another one or do we just leave the one? We could add another, right? Let's do another. There we go. That's looking pretty good. 2 small trees for that biome. That's nice. Now we just need to add some of these mushrooms, maybe 2 or 3 of those. Let's go with 2 for now. And then some of the roots. I actually got some twisting vines from the Nether before, which I'm hoping I still have. Where have I put them? I definitely got some before. I just don't remember where I put them. But let's go and see if they're in my storage room. I actually don't know what I did with them, which is kind of frustrating me. I had them in these sugar boxes, I swear. Okay, maybe not. All right, so how is the warped biome looking? I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I like it. All right, so now we have to move on to the Soul Sand Valley, which we're going to use just fossils, and we're probably going to add some soul lanterns. So let me make some of those. But first, I need to sleep. How do I want to do these? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe just make it look like a rib cage of some kind. Yeah, I like it. And then maybe add another tiny feature here, perhaps. And then just for lighting, let's just scatter these around as if they would spawn naturally in this biome. I know they don't, but as a lighting mechanic for this biome, I think it represents quite well. Yeah, I think this works out, right? I like the Soul Sand Valley. It's looking quite nice. We have 2 fossils there. Although it does look a bit strange. That should be facing the other way, like this. And maybe pop them out like that on both sides like this. That's tons better. I really like that. I'm not going to lie. Maybe that should be the fossil block too. Yeah. Okay, that is 2 biomes done, as far as I'm aware. Am I missing anything for Soul Sand Valley? That's looking amazing, actually. I'm not too sure about the lanterns. It looks a little out of place, but just for lighting it up, I think it suits. Now it's time to move on to the 3rd and final one, because don't forget, the basalt one's technically done. Let's do the crimson one now. And I think we're going to go with 2 trees again, not too big. And then with these, I need to add some of these twisting vines on there that I'll just grow naturally. Or maybe I can just place them now. Let's not overdo it. Let's make it look natural. That looks fine to me. That's reminded me, actually. I've just been and collected some of the, what are they called? Weeping vines? Is that what they're called? Where have I just put them? I just came back from the Nether with the vines. Maybe I put them back. I don't even know where I put the first lot that I had. Ah, there we go. I've only got 16, but they'll grow. It's fine. Let's not go too overboard. There's not many in the Nether, really, when you think about it. If you go into the Nether, you don't see a whole lot of these vines. Maybe one there as well. Actually, that's another tree. Maybe one here. Okay, we'll just let them grow naturally, and we'll see what that looks like next episode once it's finished. But let's carry on here. Yeah, the tree's looking pretty good, I think, so far. Let's build another one. I think that's looking pretty good, but we still obviously need to add the plants and stuff, which I'm actually going to do now. That's tons better already. Just that little bit of life makes a huge difference. Also, just for the fact that you sometimes find... I need to go and grab them, but sometimes you find the opposite mushrooms in the other biome, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure if you find the red one in the blue, but you definitely find the blue one in the red biome, so the crimson biome. So I'm just going to occasionally scatter a few of the red ones like that, just to, I mean, I guess, show the little bit of detail that's gone into it. I think that was pretty good. I had an idea for the Soul Sand Valley then. What did I have in mind? Oh yeah, I don't know if these spawn naturally in Soul Sand Valleys. I could be wrong, but maybe I'm thinking you can't even place them on the Soul Sand anyway, so maybe not. But definitely in these biomes. Don't need too many of them, just a few like this, and maybe make it look like it's a patch here. And let's do the same in the warped biome. Ah, okay, don't set me on fire. It adds so much variation. I'm not too sure if it's overdone, but it definitely looks so cool. This is coming together so nicely. I love it. I'm just going to have to smooth out the edges, I think, just to make it fit a bit better. Especially this one right here, because this looks a bit off. If you go down here, yeah, it just doesn't look right with the grass or the dirt underneath it, in my opinion. So that's probably going to have to need smoothing up, especially that there as well, which I will do. That's probably going to be the final bit that I do. But other than that, I think we've actually nailed this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the custom biomes. Would there be anything that you would add? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, so we're pretty much done. So let's take a look from up here. Oh, yes. That is amazing. I think we've done a very good job. The fossil's a little bit overdone. But other than that, I mean, it is a custom biome, isn't it? So we can do what we want in some aspects. All right, so now that's done. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Now it's done, the portal, that's looking pretty good from here, I won't lie. I'll tell you what would look even better. If I had some, like, nether wart fields up there just to blend it in a bit, I think that would look really nice. But we have a different build to do today, right now. I have planned out, in creative, for the first time, by the way. I didn't really want to freestyle this one just because I felt like I would mess it up. It was a different style build to what I'm used to. But this needs covering up. The lava farm is going to get relocated somewhere else. This is going to go somewhere else. I'm probably going to start planting fields occasionally around the world for nether wart. But we're going to do a building for the super smelter today, and I'm quite excited for it. So let me get a bunch of materials, and let's get to work on a time lapse. The first time lapse so far in the last couple of episodes, I think. So yeah, let's get straight to the build. So this right here is the finished product. We've actually got a floor in here now, and I've also done the inside of the ceiling. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I haven't done any interior decorations as of yet. I've just got the floor in place, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And I have also, since finishing the build, tried planning some path designs, or at least path layouts. So I've got a path going up here, which is going to lead to the nether portal. I've got one going down to here, and I think I have one going off in this direction just over here. But I want to figure out exactly what. I think I'm going to cut all this out, this mountain right here, and cover this up. I think, why is there cobblestone here? Did I make this? I must have made that. Okay, I don't remember going down there. But yeah, this is going to most likely get teared out at some point, so we can lower this mountain. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the sugarcane farm yet, but it's all a work in progress. But actually, I've just come up with an idea that I really want to do. I want to make like a river feature here with some crop fields and maybe a path going through past the, just like a small path. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. But yeah, I want like a project board here, sort of like behind the tree. The tree looks a little bit weird as well. I'm going to try and fix that. That does not look natural at all. I feel like that has to be thicker for a big tree, or at least more connected. It just doesn't look right. There needs to be something there. There's like a missing block. I actually noticed that while just walking around my world. I've also got this here. I don't know if I've shown you guys. I built this, like, I think before I even started recording this episode. I've got a little pond feature here, which at some point I'm going to fill with some axolotls, not all of them, but it is going to house some. I just want to make sure that none of them can get out, but I can get in and out. Which shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, let's get started on... I think we should just turn all this into a crop field. Well, most of it. This, I might rebuild, actually, because this is actually my lava bin. For those that don't know, this is a dropper, and it's connected to some redstone with lava right there, and that's how I get rid of all my stuff. So I'm going to have to relocate that somewhere else, which I think I'm actually going to get started on right now, you know. I might just move this now. So get rid of the lava, and I'm just going to dig all this up. I will make another one at some point because I feel like having a bin is important, especially for a survival world. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just get a load of junk collected, and it's just not... It's not good. I kind of like to stay on top of my storage. So that is the plan. I'm not too sure, actually, what I want to do with this path. I might have it start... It's only going to be, like, 2 wide. Start it maybe here and just have, like, a 2 wide path go in. Let's land this out sort of like this. I'm not entirely sure where this is going to take us. But I want it going through a crop field of some kind. And maybe we take it... I don't know. Maybe... I don't know how I want this to work. Maybe some terraforming needs to happen. Or, actually, let's scrap this idea. Let me just replace that. Let's have it go up to the project board, which I'm planning on having here, on this bit here. And I might do some kind of pond here as well. Not like this one. I'm going to do it differently. Some, like, pond feature here. And, yeah, I'm going to have the project board sat inside that, and then maybe a river flowing down through the crops. I think it'll be pretty cool. So that's the plan. Wait, I've just had a thought. We could extend this out and make it flow from here. So, like, we could have this go, like... Let's just do a rough demonstration where we'll have it close in and then go out like this. And then make it sort of flow out and then go thinner. So, close it together. Maybe... I don't know. Let's try and close this in a bit. I don't want it too close to the path, but maybe we could have it go over the path. So, that might not be an issue. And maybe make it flow here. Down towards the tree, and then we could have like a little bridge going across it. I think that'll be pretty nice. But just to make this easier, I am going to bring out this just a little bit. Okay, that's not flowing how I wanted it to. Water mechanics seem a little strange. What about if I just do this and shut it off? Yeah, wait, hang on. Have I fixed it? Let me just try and get it to flow how I want it to, and then I might be able to adjust it from there. Let me just block that off. Okay, we have... Yeah, this seems to be working. Yeah, I want it to flow like that, and I obviously want to bring it up a little bit just to make it look more natural. Okay, that works. That actually works. I'm thinking of a little bridge going across here just with trapdoors or something. But yeah, I think this works quite nicely. Let me just put that one there, another one there to stop it awkwardly flowing. I don't mind the little bit of flowing water, but I think that as a water feature. The walls can stay here. I'll retexture this another time. I actually need to sleep before it goes too dark. I've actually changed what I want as the bridge. I'm going to use campfires as a 2x2 bridge here. And I need the ingredients to actually craft them, which I should have. Some sticks. I'm going to need some logs. And I'm going to need some coal. Okay, 13 campfires should be more than enough. But let's just double check something here. I want to be able to bring it. Okay, this is going to be a bit awkward, this. Or maybe it might not. Maybe it might be okay. I want to be able to bring it. I don't want it facing that way. Okay, yeah, I haven't got silk touch. Let's do it sideways like this. How does that look? That looks okay, right? There's like a little bridge going across. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not too sure if I want to put the project board here. It's probably not a good... I mean, it could work. I could have it in the flowing water there. That should be okay. So yeah, what I'm planning on doing is actually I have the materials that I want to use. So let's try going one there, leave a 3-block gap, and then another one there. And let's say we're just going to build this up like this, not too high, but this is the plan. And then maybe bring it in like that, and then probably going to do trapdoors in the middle as like, I don't know, the bits where the signs can go. I'll add some more details to this another time. It's not a problem, but that is the idea, at least. I'm going to do a bit of a curve there as well. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. Now, this is enough room to place 9 signs down, which we're going to do like this. And obviously, this is going to be a project board. So going to be a small one. We don't need anything massive for now. This is going to be more of like a things I want to get done like very quickly, or the next things I want to work on. So we don't want it too overloaded. But this is what we've got so far. And I'm thinking rather than having a stone wall follow this round, I'm going to add some leaves to this gradually. But I might do a leaf sort of hedge around this rather than any stone whatsoever. So I think that will work even better. And then maybe we could have little crop fields separated with leaves, and then maybe paths going through each one is what I'm going to go with, I think. So I want to incorporate all the crops here, but let's go ahead and grab some leaves and get started lining those out. I just spent about 10 minutes talking to myself because I muted myself on my Go XLR. But anyway, we have finished the crop fields. This is what we've got so far, and I'll take you guys through the crop fields actually, and I've actually got some ideas on the project board which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, this is the path going up through the beetroot field, which is still growing, and this one practically leads to nothing. I need to tidy up all this stuff, but I might leave it there as like a chest monster, who knows. And then this side is all wheat. I was going to mix it up with potatoes and carrots, but just for once they've all grown, I think a bit of color contrast, and not for it not to be too overpowering, I just stuck with the two. And that's pretty much where we're at. What else did I say in that commentary? I don't remember. But anyway, the project board, I think these ideas deserve to glow. So these are the ideas that we're going to be working on within the next coming episodes. We're going to do a greenhouse at some point. I've just made an advancement. We're going to do an armory, so just somewhere that I can store all my spare tools and armor and stuff. We're going to do a library for enchanted books. We're going to do a castle for some kind of base. I haven't really decided yet. We're going to do a minecart forge mining outlet, which is basically one of those new mines that I keep seeing people doing, where instead of going all the way down to mining level, you have different levels, different mining levels for where you want to mine for different ores and stuff, so like redstone, copper, things like that. So we're going to have that on the list. We want to get some flower farms. I'm going to have to get a portal set up in the Nether to get over to those. One thing we haven't got really is animal pens, even though we used to have some. I do need to get some animal pens just for the decoration and adding life to the area. A windmill with a huge crop field, which I'm not too sure what I want to do. I was going to do it there, but haven't decided. I could actually still do it there, because my plan is to flatten that, patch up that hole that's over there, and then have the greenhouse there, and then maybe the windmill can go up that way with the crop field surrounding. So that is there, and then I want to add some custom forests, basically just custom trees and just custom small ones in areas that I think make sense. Oh, I've just remembered one thing that I did show off is the names that I chose for the tools and armor and the horse that I asked you guys to choose in the last episode. So yeah, some of the names I either come up with myself, some of them I chose from the comment section, and some of them I got from my admins and moderators on my Discord and my supporter server. So the name we chose is Icicle. I haven't really seen someone name a horse Icicle, but I think it makes sense with the diamond armor, and it, you know, I think it's a nice name. So that's what we went with. For the tools and armor, we went with Flame Blade. We went with Silk Scribe. Don't forget to Silk Scribe. And we got the Silky Spoon. This will make sense in a little bit. The Axe Caliber, which I think was my favorite axe name from the comments, and Hedge Trimmer. So those are the names for the tools. Now, when I say that the Silky Spoon is going to make sense, I also named some other tools that I have in my spare gearbox. So we've got the Smooth Spoon. There you go. I think it makes a bit of sense. That one's not got Silk Touch on it. We have the Multiplier for the Fortune Free Pickaxe. We have Infinity and Beyond for the Infinity Bow. We have the OP Firework, because this is the one that shoots you up like a firework when it's raining or thundering, one of the two. And this one, Fast as Lightning, because it is the one to get the lightning to strike the creepers, to get the charged creepers. And I think that is it for names of stuff that's in here. So yeah, appreciate you all choosing those names in the comments, and I'll be asking you guys more often for name suggestions for when we do need them. But that's going to do it for this episode. Appreciate you all watching. and I'll see you all in the next one.